Welcome back to OU Nightly, and here's a look at the eclipse we're going to have on Saturday. And you can see here in Norman, we'll be within that 70 to 80% coverage range, so we're not going to be seeing the full eclipse like they will here from a swath stretching from the Pacific Northwest down through Texas, but we still will be able to see pretty good amount of coverage with this. And what kind of eclipse is this? This is an annular eclipse, meaning that there is still a slight ring around the sun with this kind of eclipse. And then coming up in April of 2024, that's when we'll have a total solar eclipse across portions of Oklahoma. Now, looking at the current temperatures outside right now, we've got temperatures in the 70s here in the Oklahoma City metro, and then some 80s out towards western Oklahoma, approaching 90 in Elk City. So definitely still feeling a bit warm out there. And then across the southern plains, we've got fairly nice spread of temperatures from the 80s down here into Texas, and then 70s into Oklahoma, and some 60s even out towards Missouri. Now, the drought monitor is still an issue because we have an expanding area of extreme drought here across portions of southern Oklahoma and still that swath up into portions of northern Oklahoma. But Futurecast does provide some relief for some areas, especially towards the Tulsa metro before that cold front pushes through. And then you can see all of that activity pushes out of the state as we head into the afternoon on Friday. And now with this cold front means we'll be lowering that humidity as well. You can see it pushes out that deeper humidity as we head into the day tomorrow, and that will lead to the threat of some fire danger. And so that's why we've got this elevated risk out here in the Panhandle for tomorrow that expands eastward through the day on Friday, with even adding a critical risk over here towards Guymon. And that's why we have these red flag warnings here for Guymon, Woodward, and all of those counties up in northwestern Oklahoma. Now, lows tonight will dip down into this around 60 here in the metro, getting into those 40s up in northwest Oklahoma as that front pushes through. And you can see that difference tomorrow after the front pushes through. We'll be topping out in the 60s for much of us across the northern half of the state, 70s confined down to the Red River Valley. And now the 7-day forecast shows that tomorrow we'll have quite the windy day, much like we did today, 20 to 30 mile per hour winds with some higher gusts possible. And then sunny skies through the weekend after that cold front pushes through. And that continues into next week before a new storm system could provide us with an additional chance for rain coming up next Thursday.